Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we're continuing our run playing as the Union. First attempt at playing as the Union in the Grand Tactician Civil War. That's the game I'm playing. In the last one, we started this battle, and we kind of moved all the way up over here along Red Mountain, and we're now coming down on the heights here. I don't know what the Confederates are going to do. This is where they were at the end of last night. I've got one little unit up here just to scout. But yeah, we marched from all the way over here. I've got this set up now. We got Moot Whoop's Army of New England. Right now, only the infantry is under his Bryce's command here. So they are the front infantry right here, so hopefully they can come on down. We've got some artillery behind them. It'll just be raining as we move forward. And then I've got the Army of New York right behind that, set already to help out. And then, obviously the cavalry can come around here if they so desire. So let's just move. And so they have moved. The question is, have they abandoned this? Because if they abandon this, I'm just going to come right on up and take it. So I am wanting information. So right now, the only information I have is these guys right here. I'm going to actually have you deploy skirmishers across the entire line, so that someone's moving out. Oh, this is very interesting. Come on in here. We got all sorts of guns. They've set up a line here. Yeah, they've set up their line of battle right there. Very intriguing decision. We're going to go ahead and move you right up to the river line right here. Alright, well, pull the skirmishers back. And we're going to move you forward. Someone's there. They're back. Put them on up here. And okay, so we're gonna, I think, move them by division. Still called the Eastern Theater. And then this is the 1st Division Army of New York. That's what I want. Have you just move down here. Like so. So Army of New York, we put you here, and then Bryce, put you here. We'll see how well that works. They are moving again. They do appear to be moving back. Don't know that that's necessarily going to help you entirely avoid things. Just barely. Just barely. So this is interesting. Fall back here. They've kind of retreated back down here. Okay. That still does not make sense. Like, at some point you should actually do something. we've got this gun cornered. They're going to be abandoning their guns quickly. Get off the horses, buds. Yeah, they've abandoned their guns. They've abandoned their guns right there. Okay, you get on up there. As best you can. It's the Army of New York here. Yeah, you're free to return a little bit more side by side here, and we're going to bring the Army New England down here. I think this is safe. I think this is going to be safe. Bring them here. Unfortunately, they've got this weird thing where each one of the brigades now is in this little square formation thingy, so they're all bunched up on the screen. Happens to me from time to time. I'm going to move the guns on up. There we go. I'm a little bit closer. Can you fire on this unit here? Alright, they're leaving. Get to a good space for you. At the very least, attack this group. You are under... No, you're under movement. Not really the people I was looking for. That's the group I'm looking for. Trying to get on over and help them out there. Do you have James Longstreet in charge of a regular, not even a horse, artillery? Maybe they deserve to have bad casualty ratios, which, by the way, that's perfectly fine. That's what I expect right there. So, at this point, we're going to get right on up against this, this here. You're going to get right on up against it here. Dismount. They're breaking over here quite strongly. Alright, so Reynolds, you're going to get it closer there. Go ahead and unmount. Because it is time. You see, they have this issue, right? They're all squared up. They're bunched up. I'm not really sure how to fix that. To be completely honest. But at the least, get on the fence. At least get on the fence. You guys too. Get up here, get on the fence. We're now in a spot where we have to see, they're in this same weird dot thing. Yeah, now we're in a spot where they're gonna have to come at us, and they may be coming at us. Why don't you get down there? That might be a better idea. Not sure what they're doing right here. Also, how are the guns' range holding up? Not that they could have better range, so we're going to move them down. They appear to be in the same predicament. That same situation, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Back there. This group is toast. They aren't breaking already, they're going to. You need to rally. You've got a unit that's about toast. Get there. You come back to be in the middle. Okay. You are going to need to be here. You're going to need to be right there. I'm not really sure why this is happening. You face the right direction. Okay, so we just kind of are where we are here. Try to have these guys instructed to go loose order, see if that helps. Spread them out. That did help spread them out. That did help. Okay, good. Just to keep from having a flanking problem, we might put you over here. I think. Lost another one here. So I think that bring you back. Broke. No, they're confident. Just didn't look right. If we can get a few things to route, it would probably be end of the game for them. Have you step on forward. That apparently was a poor decision. It's beginning to work out. And I'll just come right on up here. Throwing the entirety of the army in New York at the right flank of the Confederate Army. How is this going? Are you in range? No. But we're in range of them? That to be understood? Yeah, so they have the better weapons this time. Maybe. Yeah, they have the better weapons. So, way to fix that is we're going to come on down here, roll that down, except you're going to head over here just to protect the flank, because yeah, the Army in New York very much needing to reform. So we're going to tell them to reform back a little ways. have a victory at the moment. We won't for very long. There's Jackson, at least. Utilizing him. Of course, I've got Burnside in charge of just a regular old division, so... Now the Burnside was great, mind you, but... Yeah, you get over there. Alright, so everyone on this line now is indeed firing. Which is exactly... what we want to see here. All right, so Reynolds. So these guys are under artillery fire, which is good. The casualties are even, which is what we were hoping for at best. Probably. So I do think that we're winning the battle. We've gotten them to abandon a couple of guns here, which is extremely good. Now, of course, they're attacking into the defensive embankments. Of course, we're being forced out of that a little bit. Yeah, no, you gotta turn. You gotta turn to face these guys here. You get up there a ways. This is part of it. They've got all these units just back to back to back to back to back in attack column. And they ain't gonna all get up there, because eventually we're gonna be able to rout them. But I'm gonna have this artillery barred that whole column. Burnside's now in melee and not a good spot for him. So I'm gonna have you come up here. You're gonna go for that group. You're gonna go for that. Do you have anyone other than that one unit of cavalry left? No. An unstable group here. I think we can at the very least move in here. Hopefully they respond. This cavalry is just not here. The army in New York not enjoying battle. And this is their first taste of it. But I think Burnside did his job here. He got Frost to break as well. That's actually surprising to me. They are retreating. I am going to let them retreat. It's only a minor victory. I don't care at this point. I'm going to let them retreat. Burnside's just unstable. He's not broken yet. I'll take this. It was not pretty, but we did 5,500 to 4,300, give or take. I'll take it. Hopefully they're actually retreating. I guess they're on the road. They're in column, so they should be retreating. Alright, so once again, I'll come back if anything interesting happens, but otherwise I'll come back on the map. Alright. Battle of Wilmington has ended with the army of the Shenandoah retreating in panic. My command has earned a total victory. And again, it was August 16th in the battle, and it's now August 27th. Kind of is what it is there. Now, I did build a hospital, which is good. Did they ever take Philadelphia? No. So now we're going to have to sit here with this fort, figure out what to do with the fort. We're also going to have to figure out what to do with the army as it does its thing. So these guys are battling because that was happening same day. We have the Army of the Peninsula on August 2nd was here. So no clue if it's still there or not. We have the Army of Michigan, the Army of Ohio. These are, I believe, building readiness is why they're there. Oh, you're trying to take Covington back. Right. Right, so we have another army somewhere in the vicinity. I got the Mississippi Squadron basically scouting Louisville. My Army of the Mississippi is at mediocre readiness. I believe they were building a fort. It's almost done. Intelligence is low on this, but we should at least be able to strike a little bit. They're probably down here where that supply depot is being built. Let's take a look here. Front lines. So we might be able to still do something in western Missouri here this year. But I'm kind of at that point here. We do have to worry about this army here. They should be able to land somewhere eventually. If they aren't already moving, which appears they might be, they will be able to land somewhere and wreak havoc somewhere. So the Army of Ohio is going to have to think about them. We're probably going to be playing defensive the entire rest of this year, for sure. So we need to see here. Yeah, we don't have any volunteers. At least we have most of our manpower in the fields. Administration reform. Oh, get policies and acts better. Don't know if that's necessarily going to help much. I still think, yeah, we're almost done with Military Act 2, so we're going to save all that stuff for Military Act 2. Let's go ahead and speed through some time, see what happens here. So they are on the move. We're going to see where they go. If they land in Ohio, that's one thing. They decide to continue to retreat all the way down, that's another. Okay, so yeah, they have landed in Sandusky, Ohio. So we need to take Covington and then turn right back around and try to knock them out with the Army of Ohio here. On top of that, we have the Army of Tennessee playing things, so they're moving again through Ohio, and I feel like there's not much I can do about it. But at the very least, we have defended Pennsylvania for the moment. Another thing we could do maybe is use Heavy Squadron, but no, they're pretty down and out right now. So we're going to bring Mootmoop's Army of New England up. We need to bring them first. There it is, Military Policy Act 2 enabled. We have to get Mootmoop's Army of New England involved in this fight. Frankly, they should be enough. I want you to come down to Baltimore. They should be enough. Alright, so we now have Covington back. And frankly, the Army of the Tennessee was the group that we were worried about in Kentucky, so I don't think we really need to worry about it much anymore. How is the fort? Fort is done. That's what we wanted to see. Fort Pratt. Okay. We're going to do just Missouri. And just garrisons. Here we are. Alright, so we're just going to add 3 units from places that should be able to field it, that don't have to worry about it too much. Let's go from Iowa. And again, I'm going to do this white. And I am just wanting a few units, nothing too much here. Ooh, Missouri. Missouri can field the other two, so that's good. Just to get a few units in that fort so that it can protect itself. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to combine all three of these forces to really kick them out. So have you go to Fort Wayne, and then you get up to Columbus, and the Army of Michigan somewhere in between. Is there someplace that has, like, did they build a supply depot anywhere? No, but there's farms here, so that should be sufficient. So we're going to slowly move up here, try to answer this call. These units did get back in all the way, so... this had better work, but just in case, we're going to siege train. Perk on this. Like, we have an 85% chance of victory here now, so it had better work, but I've seen stranger things. We're going to go ahead and get Militia Act 3 and... or 2 and 3, or 3 and 4 next. I do believe that is probably what we need to do, just to make sure we have a few more of this stuff here. So, what we're going for, I'm not sure how far away from it we are, but this should really help me be able to defend a little bit better, is organization reform. We are actually very close. We're 0.8 million away. And that will allow me to reorganize the armies a little bit better, and get things able to be reinforced a lot better, which is what I want. I expect the Western Army here to make a move on St. Louis, which is why the fort was there, to try and protect it, because if they take St. Joseph and St. Louis, and I don't have any forces anymore in Missouri, which I'm using these forces and moving them over here to Ohio for a little bit, then we have issues. Then we have issues. Alright, and the Confederate units are retreating in panic. The command has earned total victory of the enemy army running for their lives. The enemy has reportedly suffered a total casualty of 74 men, 73 of them captured. Which is good, but we have a prisoner of war camp that is overcrowded in New Brunswick. I think I built some more, but just in case I didn't. Where's New Brunswick? Here it is. Yeah, we're upgrading it, so we've answered that already. But literally this whole week, the time has moved almost none the entire week, so kind of is what it is here. So, oh no, I don't want to move Fort Mifflin's garrison. Move him on down. Now, for Fort Mifflin's garrison, we do need to put some more troops in it. So now we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to put in Pennsylvania. But yeah, we need to get more units in there. Good commander to have in the fort. Now, for recruitment, we want all possible states that we can recruit from. I mean, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island. Rhode Island's never going to put a unit of infantry out. So if they're capable of putting in a garrison unit, then let's do that. Minnesota Territory, sure, that'll work. Shouldn't have to reinforce them too much, so don't have to worry about it too much. You are in the sea. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen up in Ohio. Frankly, they're just moving, so it could be that the Army of Tennessee is the only one we really have to answer. In which case, you're probably enough. But we do have 3 forces converging on Washington here. And they're moving swiftly. We have the Army of Virginia, 22,000, the Army of Shenandoah, 23,000, and the Army of Northern Virginia's 16,000. All moving in. I'm going to have you move a little bit closer, and then we're going to come up here to Boop Boop. Where are you? There you are. There you are. And we're going to have him stay a little bit closer. And we're having you get on the rails. You so desire, because I have a feeling they're going to make another charge on Washington. Because Gent Nord's sitting here with only 23,000, which, by the way, we need to make sure that we... let's get this unit here. That's a terrible leader. Surely we have better. Given. See, we have better. No. Fielded armies. Not garrisons. Can you please get where I was? There we are. I will keep those in line. I'm not going to worry about color of uniforms at this moment in time. But I want to have this a little bit better here. We're not quite ready to create a new army, but basically we're very close to creating that new army or new corps eventually, as it will probably wind up looking like. We got to fill in the Army of New York, the Army of Michigan in their theaters, but Gent Nord's theater is its own thing, and we'll probably have some amount of restructure. Confederate defenses fall. Union captures forts. Okay, so because the Confederates captured my forts and I captured them back, I guess capturing them back counts. Capture 10 forts is the first time I've successfully done that ever. So, I'm happy for that. And the national morale is now at 97 to 89. That is a turnaround. National support, of course, theirs is better. But yeah, that is a major turnaround. We're even on fielded army. We're way better on Navy tonnage. So, okay. Okay. Construction completed. What was completed? Fort Pratt. Right. And another fort. Fort Brewster in Maryland. Okay. Right. There was another fort around Washington that I built. We need to garrison that. So let's go over to here and again in Maryland, of which there's a few. All states. District of Columbia can field one. And then Indiana can field one. And then Tennessee can field one. Some guys who are going to defend the capital against their own troops, their own state. Can I do it yet? Not quite. We have 3.3 million, so we have a lot of time yet. So, okay. Normally in a Union campaign, what I've tried to do the last 3 times I've played offline, including, well, 2 times I played offline, and this one, the goal, I think, is to kind of stabilize things, get the army reform passed, the organization reform passed, and get, at least this many men. Frankly, this is fast for that, for me, at least. But, to try and get that done and stabilize things and get West Virginia to secede by the end of 1861. I've done it where Union armies are unstoppable. So now we just got capture 10 forts and win 5 consecutive land battles in very quick succession. Can I get the Navy? You're blockading. Probably need to get back to port at some point here. You're blockading. You're blockading. You're good. You are awaiting orders, and you are alarming. Well, you should be in port. So, if you click return to port, that should not do anything. You are, you're awaiting orders, and you're attacked. Let's, have you blockade. And let's put you, make sure there's no fort to be concerned about. We're going to put you right here. And this is Heavy Squadron. Should be in port. If you're not, you need to get there. So hopefully we get there. No problem. Yeah, Potomac blockade. Just return to port. Just return to port. So they're moving across the Potomac. Not yet, not guaranteed. They could just be moving along here. But they could head for Frederick. And if they do, I don't know. The rest of the armies did move south, so that at least is good. That at least is good. Where's the front lines? That'll tell me where things are. Yeah, okay, so we're still holding true to there. Really would rather see you have the readiness and we could get into Virginia, but this Confederacy, despite the settings, is very much aggressive. So they've passed the Regulars Act, and that is something I have that I can do. I've never really done it or wanted to do it. Instead of distributing the regulars among the professional army volunteer units, to set an example, the independent units are formed. So you get 6 small regular units with good training and experience that's added to the army. So things like the Iron Brigade, which would have been the Union side, Stonewall Brigade for the Confederates. So. Hello. So we're going to click pause, deploy to defend, get up here as quick as you can. Zoom in. This is the Army of the Northwest. The Army of Tennessee was over here. Hopefully they're unable to get there in time to do the same sort of thing I'm doing. You get up here and you can join the fight. They're in the fight. Alright. So now we greatly outnumber them. And at the moment we would likely win, but we're going to go ahead and begin this battle. And I think I'm going to call the episode here as well. So we'll begin the next episode in this battle and hopefully knock the Army of the Northwest back again. Hopefully they're not able to go to Canada this time. That was a little annoying, especially since this is the one time Canada, they haven't even reached out to them. I'm going to look at the economy report though, since that tends to bug out when you close and then reload, and that will be happening here. Yeah, that will be happening here. They're not really recruiting anybody, so that's good. So that's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to get that done here and call it at that point. So I've been talking about gaming. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe down below, as that really does help to contribute and help me help me out here, and I'm noticing 530 men, 782 men, so there may need to be some reorganization that happens at some point in that army as well, but I'll see you next time.